Good day, investors. My name is Lawrence, and thank you so much for watching this channel. The channel talks about investing in the stock market and also how you can be financially independent. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on other new uploads. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today, I'm going to be talking about actually another question that is severally asked, and the question is, Lawrence, I'm trying to invest in stock market, but which exchange or which stock market can I invest in within East Africa? Lawrence, how can I invest in East African exchange, and which stock market can I invest in? So today I'm going to be answering this question by comparing three top exchange within East Africa. Actually, also Rwanda has an exchange, but today I'm going to be comparing mainly three top exchanges within East Africa. So let's go straight without wasting any time. So the three exchanges that I'm talking about is Nairobi Securities Exchange, Dar es Salaam Stock Exchange, Uganda Securities Exchange. Definitely, Nairobi Securities Exchange is in Kenya, Dar es Salaam is in Tanzania, and Uganda, as it says, Uganda is in Uganda. So I'm going to be comparing these three exchanges mainly on the main aspects if you're going to invest in any stock exchange, not only in Uganda, Tanzania, or Kenya, but worldwide. These are the basic things that you need to know because they do really matter if you're going to invest in stock market. So number one, definitely the history. Nairobi Securities Exchange started in 1954, which is the oldest among the two. Dar es Salaam and Uganda Securities Exchange, they started in the same period, in the same year, which is 1998. Market cap, this is like if you aggregate the total capital markets of, capitalization of all companies. This is the amount. So the Kenya shillings is 1,807 billion or 1.8 trillion. The one for Dar es Salaam is this is Tanzanian shillings, which is 18,097, which is almost 18 trillion, and the market cap for Uganda is Uganda shillings, which is 22 billion 0.4, which is the market capitalization. This is basically the market capitalization combining all the market capitalization of all companies. Basically, that's what it means. So another most important question that you should be asking yourself if you're going to invest in a stock market is how many companies it is listed. The more companies that are on exchange, the more opportunities, and also the more quality companies we can say. So comparison, so 61 companies, which is of Nairobi Securities Exchange. Then Dar es Salaam Securities Exchange is 28 listed companies, and 20 listed companies Uganda Securities Exchange. So if you check, almost Kenya combines the two exchanges. So it's like combinations of all two exchanges. So which means when it comes to companies, Nairobi Securities Exchange is far better. So let's go to another deal breaker, which is tax on dividends. You know, when you invest in any stock market, and when a company pays a dividend, definitely they will tax it, and this is extremely very important because if you go to other country, it can even be higher. So, but in Nairobi Securities Exchange, if you're from East Africa, definitely it is 5%. But if you're from outside East Africa, it will be a different tax. So if you check, the same as Dar es Salaam Stock Exchange, and if you check on the Uganda Securities Exchange, it is 10%. So this is extremely also very important. So if you see, Uganda charges more tax on dividends compared to Dar es Salaam Securities Exchange and Nairobi Securities Exchange. So if you're going to invest in any of these three, definitely you would prefer, when it comes to taxing and you're an East African citizen, you'd rather invest in either Nairobi Securities Exchange or Dar es Salaam Stock Exchange, because a 5% taxation is extremely very big margin. So let's go to another aspect that is very important, because if you're in East Africa, for example, if you're in Uganda and you want to invest in Kenya, or you're in Dar es Salaam and you want to invest in Uganda, this aspect matters a lot, which is online trading, or you can say remote trading. So Nairobi Securities Exchange has online trading, and Dar es Salaam has online trading, but for Uganda Securities Exchange has no online trading. This is actually extremely a deal breaker. How? For example, if the shares are trading, you can buy them live if you have online trading. But if you don't have this online trading, which means you have to write to your broker has to send the the request. So sometimes you may send if you didn't see my video where I made a video where I wrote to brokers asking them about investing, some of the brokers, they took 2 days to answer. So if you don't have online trading where you're able to buy shares directly, you may not actually get the perfect prices, because sometimes you write to the broker to press order for you, and it will take 2 days. So extremely very important. If, for example, you're in Kenya and you want to buy in Uganda, or if you're in Tanzania, you want to buy in Nairobi Securities Exchange, online trading, it makes things very easy. So Uganda does not have online trading, and also this one complicates trading if definitely you're not in the country. So you can see, so if you're willing to like uh, uh, invest, definitely I would recommend Nairobi Securities Exchange, Dar es Salaam Exchange, because of this online trading platform, because it's a big decision when it comes to the trading. So let's go to another important aspect, is brokers, like the stockbroker. You know, if you're going to invest in stock market, if you're going to buy shares, you need a broker. So Nairobi Securities Exchange, of course, being big, it has 23 brokers. Dar es Salaam Stock Exchange has 18, and Uganda has 5 stockbrokers. So for the stockbrokers, of course, the more stockbrokers you have, the more competition, and also these ones makes it very easy, because when it comes to like to charging the charges, the trading charges, or the monthly annual charges, when there is a competition, these things are not going to be there. But if there are very few brokers or one broker, the competition is going to be very less, and at the end of the day, the investors will not benefit from this competition. So the more brokers we have, the more competition, and when there is a competition between the brokers, it really benefits the investor. So that's why we need more brokers, so that they can hike the competition. And mainly when there's a competition, it benefits the investors. So let's go to another extremely important topic to talk about, is the share movements or liquidity. So when it comes to liquid, basically this is how fast or how much shares move daily. So I said highly liquid or movements. Basically, Nairobi Securities Exchange has a lot of companies, and shares they move quickly and they make a lot of movements. This one is a very, very important aspect when you're considering, because the more shares move, which means the more flexible, the more volatile they are, the more chances of getting shares to buy. And if you check on the Dar es Salaam Stock Exchange, they don't move that much, and also on the Uganda Securities Exchange, they also don't move much. So what does this mean? So if the shares are not moving much, it means the shares will not go up or go down easily. So this one does not, for us who like to buy when the stocks go down, definitely this one does not benefit us. So if you're looking for a stock market where shares move up and move down that so quick, Nairobi Securities Exchange is the one to look for. So finally, we have one company is cross-listed. So cross-listing is like, for example, one company that is the primary listing is in, for example, Nairobi Securities Exchange, and it's also listed on another exchange like Ugandan Securities Exchange. For example, I will say one company is cross-listed. So the company that is cross-listed from Uganda. So the main or the parent company is listed on Uganda Securities Exchange, and the company is called Umeme. So Umeme is primarily listed in Uganda Securities Exchange, but if you're not invested, or if you don't have uh, uh, if you're not invested in Uganda Securities Exchange, you can still buy Umeme on Nairobi Securities Exchange. So that's what means cross-listing. So if you go to Dar es Salaam Stock Exchange, there are 6 companies cross-listed. So mainly they are from Nairobi Securities Exchange, like East African Breweries Limited, KCB. There are a lot of, so mainly all the companies, these 6 companies are primarily listed on Nairobi Securities Exchange. So from 28, you definitely say, you can say 22 are the companies that are primarily listed on Dar es Salaam Stock Exchange. So on Uganda, it's 5 stock. There are how many? 8 companies are cross-listed. So all these 8 companies are from Nairobi Securities Exchange. So what does it mean? So almost 12 companies are Ugandan, truly Ugandan companies. So if in your terms, you can say only 12 companies are through Ugandan companies that are listed on Uganda Securities Exchange. So this is good, because if you're not able to invest on Nairobi Securities Exchange, you can still buy some Kenyan companies on Ugandan Securities Exchange. I know Centum, I know East African Breweries Limited, I know KCB, I know Equity, so Jubilee. So there are a lot of companies, actually, as I said, 8 companies that are cross-listed from Nairobi Securities Exchange to Uganda Securities Exchange. So from these 3 comparisons, even if I don't have to say anything, you can say that Kenya, which is Nairobi Securities Exchange, if definitely is where most of my investment in Securities Exchange are. I invest in Nairobi Securities Exchange mostly, though I'm not from Kenya, I'm from Uganda, but my most of stock or my shares are on Nairobi Securities Exchange because of its comparative advantage, because tax is lower compared to my Ugandan country, which is tax when it comes to the mini liquidity. I know most of shares on Nairobi Securities Exchange. It has very big companies, and those companies, they go up and down, which is the best thing that happens to stock markets, because you wait when the markets are down, you buy, when they are high, like now actually on Nairobi Securities Exchange, what I'm recording, most of the companies are going up, so it's time to sell, not to buy, definitely. So if you check, they have the highest number of stockbrokers, they have online trading platform, they have a lot of companies to look for, so, and also is the oldest. The more, of course, the more the Securities Exchange has been in the market, the more, of course, they implement better policies, the more they know how to deal with the exchange. So definitely, if you're within East Africa, even if you're outside East Africa and you want to invest in stock market, definitely Nairobi Securities Exchange is far, actually far better than other stock exchanges, mainly on this point, which is highly liquid. Actually, some companies, they may take even a week, even a year without changing the price. And for us who like volatility, this is not a good uh, point. Definitely, the second one is Dar es Salaam Stock Exchange, because you can see it has more companies compared to Uganda. The tax rates are lower compared to Uganda. They have online trading platform compared to Uganda does not have. Definitely, I would recommend, if you're not interested in Nairobi Securities Exchange, the Salam Securities Exchange is the second best. For me, until Uganda Securities Exchange reduces the tax and also brings an online trading platform, myself, definitely, being a Ugandan, I have some shares in Uganda Securities Exchange, but they are not as more as Nairobi Securities Exchange, because Nairobi Securities Exchange now actually is very developed, as some largest American companies are looking to invest in it, and I believe that's why now it's going up every day. Most of the companies on Nairobi Securities Exchange, they were undervalued, but now people are discovering it, and it's going up. So, and if you have any questions related to investing, any questions relating to finance, any questions relating to personal finance, you can put any comment, any question. I will directly be able to answer you. Once again, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.